I went on a homestay. I got sent to a Japanese family for one night. That night at dinner, the father said, "Oh, Georgie, 今日はね、すごく珍しいものを食べるんだよ." There's a lot of pressure on me as a young man. When it came out, I ate it. I ate it all.
1, 2, 3.
Hey everybody, it's Tourist Trombley with Japanese from Zero, and we are going to be doing lesson 4 finally in book 4 after 6 videos all on chapter 3. We're finally going to get into this next chapter, which will cover Have You Ever Something? And we'll review some other things related to that once we get to that video. But first, we're going to be talking about new words. And I'm going to throw in a story or two today because some of the words reminded me of my time in Japan. All right, you can get the books here. We've added 3 new places at the bottom. Bay Books in the UK is our actual book distributor in the UK. So if you're even looking to get books to sell in your store, you can go talk to Bay Books. It's Bay Language Books. Outland is in Norway. They are a comic book store they've had our books for a long time. I'm not sure how many stores they have, but I think they're the biggest in Norway. And Right Stuff, a big anime retailer here in America, also has a big spread of our books. Go check them out. If you don't like any of the other stores, you can definitely shop there. All right, now, just before we get started, a little bit of fun. I want to reference this comment from Alexander from 2018. It seems like the author has lost interest in the series. Still no videos to go along with this book. It seems like the author has lost interest. No, I was just a little bit busy doing other things, but now we are finally doing that, and I apologize, Alexander. Hopefully you're watching these and you understand that I wasn't doing it on purpose. All right, so let's just get through some of the new words. This word right here in particular is a big part of my life. Let's go ahead and listen to this word.
コーヒー牛乳コーヒー牛乳
So this is a combo word. It's kohi, which we know is coffee, and gyunyu, which means milk. And it literally means coffee milk. Now, this isn't a thing that we have in America, but it's just, we have it. We didn't used to have it. Then Starbucks happened and all this stuff. But coffee milk is literally just this. We're going to do a little bit of a tweet here too, but it's this thing down here on the bottom, this pack thing with, it's half milk, half coffee. It's pretty dang sweet. It's really delicious. And this particular brand is Yuki Jirushi. And it's what I used to drink all the time. And here we have a tweet that I found talking about kohi gyunyu. So here it is. And unfortunately, my wife did not record this one like I wanted her to. Kind of a miscommunication between us. So I'll be reading it. いいね。1000超えたら、命の飲み物、雪印のコーヒー牛乳を禁止します。1日に1リットル毎日飲んでます。Hashtag 1年間禁止. So what this means is, いいね here, the like button on the social media is called the いいね button. So he's saying, いいね1000超えたら, 超える means to go over. If he goes over 1,000 likes, 命の飲み物, my life drink, 雪印のコーヒー牛乳. And then these little square bracket things, these are Japanese quotes. Because Japanese hiragana has those little hashtag things, it's easy to confuse a quote as a hashtag theoretically. So I believe that's the theory behind why we have these brackets. Okay? 命の飲み物、雪印のコーヒー牛乳を禁止します. I will prohibit my life drink, Yuki Jirushi's coffee milk. Now, my wife did not like this tweet because 禁止します is normally reserved for you saying, I'm going to prohibit it, like you're a teacher, and you will prohibit a phone. Like you could say, 先生が教室で携帯電話を禁止しました. Right? My teacher prohibited cell phones in our class. Okay? So this is really weird to say you're going to prohibit it for yourself. She didn't like that. But I think it's good that you see Japanese people also make mistakes. All right. And then the next line is 1日に in one day 1リットル 1 liter 毎日 every day 飲んでます I drink it. And then hashtag 1年間 a period of 1 year 禁止 prohibited. That is absolutely crazy. 1 liter of this is very sweet. When I moved back to Japan when I was I left Japan when I was 21 and I went back a few months later, but I didn't have a lot of money. I still had my car. That's all I had. I had no place to live. So my car was a 4-wheel drive Subaru, and I drove it down to the beach every night, and I slept at the beach in my car. And I didn't have a lot of money. So all I would do is I would buy kohi gyunyu and these particular Japanese convenience store items. One is nikuman. This is a bread with meat in the middle of it. It's a meat bun. I think the man comes from manju. It's really delicious. When you go to Japan, you definitely have to eat this from the convenience store. It might be seasonal. Sometimes they don't have it, but I think now it's not. It used to be they didn't have it until the cold months. But I think now people will like to eat this. So they have various versions of nikuman. This is your basic nikuman. Then they've got pizza man, which is pizza bun, which is really great. It's a nice, they have a bunch of things, not just the three that I'm going to show you here. This one is my particular favorite, kareee man. Oh, I probably should have played the sounds.
肉まん、ピザまん、カレーまん。
And this is just a curry bun. It is so delicious. What I would do is I would get 2 of one or 3 of the same, or, I would get 3 of these and 1 of those kohi gyunyu, and this would be my meal for most of the day. I think I would sometimes only eat this. At the time, I believe it cost me 405 yen. And it was, eventually I realized I could get an apartment for fairly cheap, and I got an apartment. But I was homeless in Japan for quite some time. All right, moving on. Let's go ahead and look at some more food. I love this.
お味噌汁、お味噌汁。
Okay, so miso shiru, sometimes the O is taken off, is just miso soup. And what miso is this is a miso paste right here. And this miso paste gets mixed into water and it becomes this soup, this cloudy soup that if you let it sit, it kind of settles down. But then when you mix it up, it's kind of the fun part of miso is the mixing up of the soup. But this is miso shiru. If you go to a restaurant, this almost always will be part of any set meal that you get. And this is just a very simple tweet that I found. Miso shiru tsukurimashita. I made miso shiru. All right, let's look at some new vocabulary here from the lesson. We've got this one here.
週末、
Okay. Shumatsu means the weekend. When you have this matsu word, it's going to mean end of something. Shu means week, end of the week. Then you've got this.
先週末、
Senshimatsu is the prior weekend or last weekend. All right. Then we've got this kanji here, ima, but read kon. Now shumatsu. What do you think that is?
今週末、
The now weekend. What would that be?
今週末。
Some of you people are smart. Some of you people figured this out. This weekend. All right. Next one. So this is with the kanji come. Coming weekend.
来週末、来週末。
What would be the cool way to say that in English? Next weekend. Correct. All right. So we've got a lot of weekend related stuff here. Let's move on to another word.
年末、
Okay. This is going to be a bonus that is only in the... No, it's actually a complete bonus. It's not even part of the book. So
年末、
this is... Now we know nen means year. So do you think you know what this is? End of the year. Okay. That is not in the book. All right. Next one is also not in the book.
月末、
Getsu we know means month. That kanji can mean month or moon.
月末、
And just in case you're going to ask, it is never gatsumatsu, which would be cool if it was because it would rhyme. It's getsumatsu. And it can never be tsukimatsu to mean
月
end of the
末、
month. All right. All right, moving on. Let's get to some example sentences. All right, here we go.
週末は大抵アニメを見ます。
Now, I don't think we know this word taite. I don't think we've learned it yet. But if you heard this phrase, and this is going to happen in Japanese, you're going to hear something you don't know. That's just an opportunity to look it up. Or sometimes the context will help you. In this case, this is a usually kind of word.
週
Or
末は
often.
大抵アニメを見ます。
Sorry, I shouldn't have talked over that.
週末は大抵アニメを見ます。
All right. So on weekends, I usually watch anime. It's not true for me. I don't watch anime, but recently I have been watching this really cool anime called Parasite on I think it's Kisei maybe in Japanese, but it's on Netflix at least in the USA. It's really good. And I normally don't get into anime. I did like Tokyo Ghoul, but it got old. I did like Attack on Titan. It got old. Parasite hasn't gotten old yet. I'm really enjoying it. Why did I cut out of the entire presentation? I don't know. It was a weird thing that I did. All right. So moving on. Let's look at some more example sentences using the new words. Here we go.
先週末、引っ越しをしました。
Now, again, we might not know this verb. If you don't know something, especially in these levels now where we're up in level 4 and 5's coming up, the pink book will eventually come, you want to write them down. Now, the book won't use things that you don't know typically, but in book 5, up until now, we in book 4, we never use a word you don't know. At least we try. That's the goal. In book 5, however, though, we do use new words that you don't know that weren't in the lesson because we figure you can just look at the translation to figure out the word. Here we have 先週末.
先週末、引っ越しをしました。
So 引っ越し means to move. 引っ越しをする to move. Like to move your house or something like that, okay? Not to 動く. 動く means to like move your body or and then there's also 動かす to move something from here to there. 動かしました. I moved it. Okay? You would not say 本を引っ越ししました. That would make no sense. That would be like I moved my house book. Okay? I always teach a little bit too much, don't I?
私は今週、実家に帰ると思います。
All right, so she accidentally read that wrong. She read 私は今週 instead of 今週末. So let's translate it with how it's written.
私は今週、
末
実家に帰ると思います。私は今週、
末
実家に帰ると思います。
So here we have some words that you don't know. You don't probably know 実家. Now, one of the reasons that kanji is so fun in Japanese is because you can make a way to remember this word just by knowing what each one of these kanjis are, right? So this ka is uchi or house, and this ji is jitsu, is actual, my actual house. This means my parents' home, the place where your origin home, where your parents live, jikka. And it's a common thing because Japan is not that big. I wouldn't say most, but a lot of Japanese people, when they graduate college or high school and they decide to work, they're going to move to the bigger city if they were in the country. So they'll move to Osaka or Fukuoka or Tokyo. And then on special holidays, they will jikka ni kaeru. Okay? So
私は今週、実家に帰ると思います。
All right, so this weekend, I think I'm going back to my parents' house. So that is what jikka is, and it's a very common thing that Japanese do and say. All right, final one in this set.
年末は忘年会が3つあるから忙しいです。年末は忘年会が3つあるから忙しいです。
All right, so here we have a word that you might not be familiar with. 忘年会. 忘年会 is written with forget year meet. Forget year meet. Okay? That is a special party that Japanese do at the end of the year to forget the year. They call it a bonenkai. Okay? At the beginning of the year, they have a shinnenkai, which means the New Year party. And this is the end of the year party. Okay? Where you forget, you try to forget the year. All right? So,
年末は忘年会が3つあるから忙しいです。
all right, at the end of the year, I have 3 year-end parties, so I'm busy. And that is a thing that can happen because maybe your school friends that you knew in school get together for a bonenkai. Maybe the company that you're now working at get together for a bonenkai. Maybe also your dad And his group of friends that knew you when you were growing up have a bonenkai and you've been invited to that. You never know how many of these parties might pop up. All right. So yeah, it just says the same thing here. 忘年会は会社の人や友達同士でする。End of the year party is something that you do amongst friends or people from your company. All right. Let's look at another set of words.
こんなに
You're going to hear this set of words a lot. It is another ko, so, a, do pattern group. We already know a bunch of those pattern of words if you've been through books 1, 2, 3. So it's this much. Konnani. This is one of those demonstrative. Konnani. How big was it? Konnani. You can show them how big it was. Konnani. Okay.
こんなにそんなに
Okay. That much. Now it's important to know that this is so also because English kind of likes to use so sometimes. We'll see in the example sentences when it means that.
あんなにあんなにどんなに
Now this annani can also be a so.
どんなに
Okay.
こんなにそんなにあんなにどんなに
Okay. So let's look at some example sentences. This is just a note saying that, this is also going to be in lesson 10, but because it's in the new words here, we put it here. This is a note from Kanako to me. I like to leave these in so you can see the communication between me and Kanako. All right. Now let's look at some sentences. Here we go.
うちの犬はどうしてこんなに可愛いの
Okay. Now this is something you realistically could say, and then you send a photo. You're talking about your dog. You say, "Oh my gosh, my dog." Right?
うちの犬はどうしてこんなに可愛いの
Okay. Why is my dog so cute? How can my dog be so cute? It could be how or why. And literally I will ask this to my cats. どうしてこんなに可愛いの? How come you're so cute? And I know you do it too. It's not just me. All right. I don't know why. There's something I always say to my guys. I always say it in English. This is the one I say. What are you doing here? You're my little baby. What are you doing here, my little baby? My little baby. It's kind of 気持ち悪い.
そんなに怒らないでください
Yeah, that's probably what I need to say to you right now after saying that little disgusting little sounds I made out of my mouth there.
そんなに怒らないでくださいそんなに怒らないでください
Now, this is something you could say to somebody if you're having a fight and they're yelling at you, right?
そんなに怒らないでください
Okay. What do you think it means?
そんなに怒らないでください
Please don't get that mad or so mad. Don't get so mad. Okay. To that degree. These are degree words, right? It's demonstrative. That in the way that you're acting right now, don't go that level. Okay. All right. Next one.
昔あんなに嫌いだった納豆を今は毎日食べてる
Now, this one is a long one. I'm going to give you an extra moment to think about it, and I'm going to be quiet. Here we go. Try to think about what this is.
昔あんなに嫌いだった納豆を今は毎日食べてる昔あんなに嫌いだった納豆を今は毎日食べてる
All right. So there's a couple things. Let's break it down before I show you the English. So mukashi means a long time ago. Annani just means so. So much. So much what? Kirai datta. I hated it. I disliked it, right? Hate would be more daikirai. But kirai also is in that genre of hate. You don't like it, right? So kirai datta. Now here we are using a verb to directly modify natto. Now you might not know what natto is. It's a fermented bean. I have a picture of it in the next slide. It's a traditional Japanese food. I don't know if it's anywhere else. I've only seen it in Japan. I hope you never have to encounter it. But mukashi
Here's a result from the web.
I got too many things listening to what I'm saying right here. Sorry, guys. That's too much technology. Okay. So let's listen to it. Oh, yeah. I lost track of my train of thought. So we are directly modifying natto, okay? So this is the object, right? Because we have this object marker after it. Something's going to happen to this natto because it's an object of what's coming after in this verb. That's what o does, okay? So natto o, everything before that you could just literally throw away. But that's just giving it more definition. So we could just have natto o ima wa mainichi tabeteru, which means I eat natto every day now. But we have not just said natto. We have all of these things before it that are modifying it. Okay? So, 昔あんなに嫌いだった納豆を the natto that I disliked so much in the past, I now eat every day.
昔あんなに嫌いだった納豆を今は毎日食べてる。
All right. Natto, which I disliked so much. 昔, there's a missing thing here. In the past, I now eat every day. Okay? The it isn't necessary there. So, here's a picture of natto. It is this neba neba. Neba neba is the term you'll hear for this sticky goo that comes off of it. It just looks like snot to me. I hope I'm not ruining natto because some people love natto, but it smells so bad, but apparently it tastes good, but I don't know. So I want to tell just a small story here, my introduction to natto. I think I was maybe 14. I went on a homestay from my Japanese class. I had a Japanese class on the base. I was at Misawa Air Base. My Japanese teacher had a club called the Discover Japan Club, and I got sent to a Japanese family for one night. That night at dinner, the father said, "Oh, Joji, 今日はね、すごく珍しいものを食べるんだよ。本当にね、もうすごい高級なもので、1年に1回しか食べないぐらい高いものなんですよ。でもジョージがいるから一緒に食べましょう." There's a lot of pressure on me as a young man at 15 or 16 or however old I was. So, when it came out, I ate it. I ate it all. And the father knew what he was doing. It's famously known that natto sucks. It also comes in these packs. And one day, this is how I learned what he did was very cruel. I was walking with my girlfriend, Yoko. I think I was 17. And we were walking around the supermarket and these packs came up. And she's like, "Let's buy natto. Joji, 今日納豆食べよう." And I'm like, "Excuse me?" First of all, I hate natto and I will never eat it. And do you think I got that kind of money? どんだけ私が金持ちだと思ってんの? I can't afford natto. She's like, "It's like 100 yen a pack of 4. This guy completely trolled me and I didn't know the joke, the beauty of his joke, until many years later. All right.
納豆。納豆。
It is fermented beans. The word fermented means spoiled, for the record. It is a spoiled bean. That's what I'm going to call it. It's like buttermilk. It's disgusting. All right, moving on. Yep. You'll never hear me say that I'm eating it every day now. I've literally maybe had it 5 times in my life, if even. Here we go. Moving on.
どんなにお金があっても幸せは買えません。
It's a very true statement. It's a very heavy philosophy in a Japanese lesson.
どんなにお金があっても幸せは買えません。
Okay. どんなにお金があっても no matter how much money you have, 幸せは買えません. You cannot buy happiness.
どんなにお金があっても幸せは買えません。
You know, I've never believed that. Money does help a lot. Because think about it. If you don't have money, 9 times out of 10, you're probably like stressed out. If you have money, you're like, you know what? I'm good. I don't, I'm pretty happy right now. I got money. I mean, right? I do know that if you win the lottery, that often leads to, if you didn't struggle to get the money, I believe that's when the problem is. If you built your way up to, I have a lot of money level, you're probably going to be happy, I would say. All right, let's do a new phrase.
楽しみです。
Okay, you can say it this way or you can say it this way.
楽しみにしています。
Both essentially mean the exact same thing. It means I'm looking forward to it. This is a really great thing you can say if someone says, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. And it's like a party or you're going to go somewhere. It's not like work, right? You wouldn't say this to go to work, but you have some sort of plans on the social calendar. And someone says something that you can say,
楽しみです。
I'm looking forward to it, or
楽しみにしています。
okay. All right, let's say someone says this to you.
来週末会いましょう。来週末会いましょう。
Hopefully it's someone you want to meet because you wouldn't want to say this if you don't want to meet them, right? Unless you're being polite, right? So 来週末会いましょう. Let's meet next weekend. And you can respond like this.
はい、楽しみにしています。
はい。
はい、楽しみにしています。
Okay, which means, yes, I'm looking forward to it. All right. Moving on to another conversation. What about this?
来月、海外旅行に行きます。来月、海外旅行に行きます。
Okay, next month. 海外旅行 means a trip abroad. 海外 literally is ocean, outside, and a trip. A trip over the seas, basically, or outside of the ocean. Okay? It's outside and it's over the ocean. It is abroad. Okay? I'm going to travel abroad next month.
来月、海外旅行に行きます。
Okay? Now, this particular conversation is a little bit different than the last one. Here we go.
そうですか。楽しみですね。
So we're responding to them saying they're going. So I'm not looking forward to him going on a trip. So we're using this to say,
そうですか。楽しみですね。
is that so you must be looking forward to it. Okay, so there's a little note here. 他の人の立場になっても使える. You can also look at it from a different person's point of view, from their position. So, 楽しみですね. Wow, you must be looking forward to it. All right. That's it, guys. Thank you for joining me on this journey through book 4. I'll see you all next time. Remember to check out my other channels where I play Japanese games, George Trombley channel, and Adventures in Asia, where I have fun going around Asia, mostly Japan at this point. And if you're looking for other videos to watch, guys, I noticed you stuck around. You can check out this video here, which YouTube recommends that you watch, and this one here, which I recommend that you watch if you haven't already watched it. And please do me a favor and subscribe so I can get to the big 1,000,000 subscribers. Bye.